Got it. 3, 2, 1. Clap.
Hey everyone!
Woo!
Thank you. Alright, thank you. So I'm Lady Populence, and I'm very queer. And you know what? I've been so lonely lately that I decided to try and fix that by getting online in a couple of websites, see if I can find someone who wants to spend time with me. And that hasn't gone well so far, but that's okay because I'm really like a trooper about it. So, basically, what's been happening for the past 8 months of my life is I've been sucking mad dick, and I'm not proud of myself, but I'm also not ashamed of myself. So that's where I draw the line there. However, I do always tell everyone I ever meet how much I suck dick because I have a problem with oversharing. And I was talking to one of my wonderful roommates, and she knows a thing or two because she's been around the block a couple of times, and then to the town over. So I was telling her the stories, and I was like, man, it takes so long, like 30 minutes. And this set off like a warning mark in her head because she's been doing it for so long. And she was like, that doesn't sound right. Are you actually sucking it? And I was like, no. Because in my defense, when it comes to sex, there are so many words that just don't really relate. I mean, like, one of my least favorite always is missionary. I get it. It started in the church because of the church. But you know what? I'm not in church praising God when it's happening. It's never happened for me, but I wouldn't be doing that because I'm a good Christian woman. And another one, I absolutely hate eating out. I don't get why it's called that. There's not a delicious chicken tender waiting for me to just nibble it out of there. So I hate sex. And I feel like only one real term is true to life and tells you exactly what's going to happen. And that's fisting. So I really like fisting when it comes to like terms because I can trust it. I can always trust fisting. So she told me that and I was shattered. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, you've been wrong this entire time and I'm glad that I could be your fairy hoe mother and help you out. I was like, thanks, girl. And that's like, the problem with that is that it's because I was on all these dating apps where no one is honest. Absolutely no one. I'm not either, so I'm a part of the problem. But at least I know if something didn't go right, I messaged them and let them know 2 hours later. If someone had the decency to do that to me, it wouldn't have taken me 3 months to find out how to do something correctly. And you know what? That's just the real problem with hoe culture. But thanks to my good friend, I've become better. And if you disagree, you can go test it out with me right after this. I took the wrong set!
That was good.
Go to the right song. It's the second one.
Sex with a stranger?
Yes. Why did I do that?
Oh my gosh.
Stepping in the club, all those eyes on me, but there's only one path that I see. You got a tight ass butt, big brown eyes. Come on, cutie, get between my thighs. 'Cause I don't even know your name.
Sir, Jason, remember?
Shh, don't tell me. Why don't we just call each other baby? It'll be simpler. Hey, sexy stranger, come back to my place, and I hope you're not a murderer. Kiss me, baby, all over the place, and please don't be a murderer. Please don't be a murderer. Please don't be a murderer. I'm sorry, I'll stop talking about the murderer thing. Let me get back to playing with your thing. You got a beautiful ass, strong ass arms. Is that a gun? Oh, thank God, it's just your penis. Have been tested for STD. STD. Tell me please. STD. Then, waited a 3-month window and got tested again. Just making sure. Most people don't know about the window. Hey, sexy stranger, let's go to my place. And please don't harvest my kidney. Don't give me that incredulous face. I saw a movie like that on Lifetime. Your balls smell weird. Your balls smell so much worse than I feared. You haven't aired out those balls in hours. Please go wash your balls in the shower. The bathroom is right down the hall, okay? Please don't steal anything on the way. Don't steal. Hey, sexy stranger, I'll be right back. I just forgot to do the dishes. Keep yourself horny, stay in the mood. I promise I'll be back. Okay, see you in a second. Bye.
Then it's the first song. But let me do the set for that. I started off my comedy set, right? I was like, why did I say lonely at the beginning? So that doesn't make sense.
Sorry, hold on. I made a mistake. Okay.
Is that on the right song selection this time?
The feeling kind of naughty.
Yes.
Yes. Do you want me to play it right now?
No.
Oh. You gonna give me the cue again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back on.
Still going. Oh my gosh, Zinnia, you're so cute.
Hey everyone, I'm back again. As you know, I'm Lady Populence, and I'm looking for a friend. So, dating apps haven't really worked out the best for me, even though they have a friendship option. But apparently friends just mean 3 a.m. blowjobs in the alley next to my house. That one.
You've done it in there?
Yes. Anyway, truths are coming out. That's why I love comedy. I'm going to do a Craigslist ad this time, and I'm going to run it by y'all. So, it's going to just say, femme, young, chubby, Hispanic, looking for friend. Preference, male. What do I like in a friend? Required, honest.
That's what I was gonna say.
Thank you, I know, I just love it. Honest.
Laughs at my jokes.
What?
Laughs at my jokes.
No, that's not necessary. Because who's not gonna laugh at my jokes?
Fair.
Honest. Open. Don't hide your emotions from me because that pisses me off. And I guess those are the 2 things I need. But also I'm gonna put like a little about me section, and it's gonna go like, about me. I am a very loud, very talkative, feminine, young, gay male. I really need someone. I have a problem with oversharing, and I tell too much about me. I'm spiraling through depression, and I'm hoping this will be the safety net that catches me. But don't get worried about that. You'll find out later. I'm unintentionally clingy, and if I am your friend, I will walk into your room without knocking ever.
It's true.
I will... Don't whisper that to the camera. How dare you?
Sorry.
I will also expect too much of you. That's another thing. I just expect too much of everyone because I give the most to myself even though no one asked. And to sum it all up, I also like horror movies. And so that's what I'm going to put online to find a friend. And hopefully I hook a good one. And now play with this friend song.
Okay.
Hey, cutie, don't know if you
Oh, sorry, hon.
Hey, cutie, don't know if you knew, but I've kinda got a girl crush on you. You're everything that I wish I could be. Gonna tell you what I wanna do to you. I wanna lock you in a basement with soundproof walls and take over your identity. I wanna cut the silky hair right off your head and slurp it up like spaghetti. Wanna clone you soon you fly your dirty panties like high tide. 'Cause I'm feeling kinda naughty tonight. Sorry I said that creepy stuff out loud. That was super rando. I meant to say I wanna do cutesy stuff, like kill a fighter, go swimming commando. I wanna kill you and wear your skin like a dress, but then also have you see me in the dress and be like, OMG, you look so cute in my skin. I wanna lock you in a basement, tuck in that basement. You would also be my personal trainer. I want your app, break into your mom's house, collect your baby teeth and turn them into my new retainer. I want your smile, cook your spit into a chowder, dry your sweat into a powder, and do lines of you all through the night. 'Cause I'm feeling kinda naughty. Take measurements of your body, then go up to a surgeon, make my body like your body, like that film with Liberace. 'Cause I'm feeling kinda naughty tonight.
You're good.
Okay.
This is hard. Good thing I got
Hey
paid.
everyone, I'm back again. I was just around the corner. So
On the corner.
that wasn't a joke. So
Xenia, come here.
being a drag queen, it's expensive because makeup isn't cheap. So your girl needs to have a job in order to afford this. So I'm a working girl, and I work with children.
Oh God.
Now, I have the worst qualities when it comes to working with children. I'm mean, I'm loud, hella gay, and I want to destroy the gender normative. So kids don't understand that these days, so they're very confused by me. But kids are always smarter than we give them credit for. And I know that because after a week of working with them, one of them just stopped doing their little gluey craft and looked up at me. You're gay, right? I wasn't trying to hide it, but I also wasn't trying to get fired. So I lied. I was like, no! I have a wife. What are you talking about? And I thought it'd be said at that. They'd be like, sure, that's real, and walk away. But smart kids are smart. And they immediately looked at me and said, where's your wedding ring? I was like, why do you look for those details? But also, I don't wear it around kids because kids like to just take stuff off of you and they're little grubby thieves. That worked. They fell for it. They're like, yeah, that sounds true. You do work with kindergartners. Diverted, right? I come to work in makeup because I thought it'd be a fun idea to wear a wig and come in a costume and teach the kids something. Immediately, they're like, is that your wife's makeup? But they said it like they knew I didn't have a wife. And I was like, yeah, she did my makeup. She's so good, isn't she, guys? And immediately, they're like, show us a picture of her.
Oh.
Now, I don't like being interrogated by kids, but God damn it, did I let them do that to me? So I was like, I pulled up a picture of my good friend Emily Rayanne Pippins on Facebook, who is a makeup artist herself and designs hair and wigs for plays. This is a plug. And I brought up a picture of us two together, and I said, that's my wife. And they're like, wow, she's real pretty. Does she know you're gay? And I was just like, damn, these kids are so good. But of course, diverted everything once again. Then one of them turned around and was like, where's your wedding photo? Man, did she get me on that one? Just kidding. I'm a better liar than they are at asking questions. Because I said we're both in college. We were too poor to afford a wedding. So we're waiting till afterwards to have an official one with the church. Because that's what she wants. Now, being the observant little shitheads that they are, one of them turned around, the worst one of them, whose mom is a lawyer, and it's very evident. She turned around as soon as I said that. So you don't want your wedding to be in the church? Do you not believe in God? I have a few rules at work that I can't discuss gender, sexuality, or religion with the kids. So they keep putting me in these pretty tight spots because they're very observant. So I just have to keep lying to them and be like, of course I believe in God. I just think it's overrated to have a church wedding. It's so pricey. She sated. She was like, that's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave you alone for this week. So every week they come up to me with fresh questions to try and figure out what I am. Never works out. So they're all confused now about what a straight man is because I'm walking around lying to them about it. That's just one hard aspect of my work. The second aspect is I work with the kindergartners. And the kindergartners are very, very strange. One day I was standing there taking attendance and one of my delightful little demons walked up to me laughing. And it wasn't joyous children laughter like, ah ha ha! Oh, I didn't tell you. No, he did this. I was like, oh, hey, what's going on? What is it? He laughed, reached his little claws up, and pinched my nipples. You're not supposed to hit kids, but sometimes it happens. So I smacked his hands away, and I was like, what are you doing? To which he responded and walked away. And I want to say that's the only incident like that that's happened. But just last week, I had another kid reach up, grab a handful of my boob, and say, what's this? And squeeze. To which I smacked him, and I said, Christian, get out of my face! Because I don't like him at all. I like the other kid. He's funnier. So, working with kids is very strange, and so many things happen. One thing that happens is, since I'm such a fucking liar and storyteller, I tell the kids all kinds of wonderful, imaginative things that they remember. One time I was sitting outside, and one of my kids was like, look, there's a butterfly. I was like, there sure is, isn't there? And he said, I hate butterflies. And I was like, well, why would you hate a butterfly? They're so beautiful and do nothing. To which another one of my students walks up hearing me say that, and she's like, well, yeah, but they're real stupid. And I was like, what was that? She's like, don't you know that they're terrified of everything? And they just scream. Except at flowers. They love flowers, but they just scream at everything. Even other butterflies. We can't hear it because they're so tiny. But basically, they're just screaming little wings. And I was like, okay, that's cute. Where did you hear that from? You, remember? Fuck. So, I'd like to say I'm improving these kids' lives, but it's a lot of hard work. And, I mean, someone's got to do it, right?
Stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind. Give you credit, it's enough to drive you crazy and you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. Just to watch him shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. On the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, on a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and you never get the credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where they want you. There's a better life, and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it, and you spend your life putting money in his wallet.
I remember this part.
Yeah, stop.
This is my living room.
You're in control.
Well, now we can see.
It's okay.
Straight living.
You're welcome.
Those are my 3 sets I have.
Oh no.